Finished up 7. Nasdaq was up by 16. S&Ps were flat. Now, folks, let's go over to our man, Mr. Ken Shreve, as we do each and every Wednesday at 35 past the first hour. And, folks, don't forget, Ken comes on my show every Friday also. The first hour, 4:15, right to 5. So you stay tuned, and remember, you can get that program live and archived. And in the next few weeks, our man, Mr. Ken's going to have his own program on TFNN. That's a beautiful thing. Ken Shreve, what's happening?
Hey, it's a beautiful thing, Tom. How's it going?
It's going great. I'm sure you love that Masters, right?
Yeah, it was a great tournament. I was actually on the golf course, so I had to tape it. But
that's even better.
Yeah, no, it was a great day of golf, and came back. I couldn't help myself. I had my iPhone with me, so I was just kind of checking scores as I was playing. So
yeah,
but
totally.
Yeah, it sure was a great tournament, no doubt.
You know, all those young guys, Tiger. I mean, that was the youth there is amazing, man. It's absolutely amazing.
Yeah, that Rory McIlroy sure is going to play, and we're going to hear a lot from him in the future. There's no question about it. It's just unfortunate to see him kind of blow up in the final round. But you have to imagine that the pressure was probably just unbelievable for somebody 21 years old.
Seriously, man, seriously. So let's talk a little AZO, AutoZone, and Ralph Lauren. Talk to me.
Yeah, two stocks that really fit the technical picture that I like to see. I'm still seeing some intriguing setups in this market. The question is, you know, we've seen some signals in the market over the past 4 or 5 trading sessions where, you know, the trend all of a sudden is a little bit unclear to me. And, you know, I want to stay optimistic that we're going to get another push higher in the broad market, but I'm just not convinced that that's going to happen. I'm kind of keeping my fingers crossed. In the meantime, just looking for stocks that, if it happens, you know, are poised to take advantage. So the two that I'm watching right now are AutoZone, you mentioned. That's ticker AZO. Obviously, that's a very well-known brand, auto parts retailer. Hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of stores across the country, and you can pull up a weekly chart for AutoZone, and you can just see that the stock is just kind of simmering on the stove here. It looks like it could be ready to break out to an all-time high. Now, you know, back earlier this year, when this thing reversed sharply, you know, this was right in early January. Yes. I really thought the run was over, but you can see what it did. It just kind of it reversed sharply in January, and then it just started a long consolidation, and here we are close to a high again. Its relative strength line is in new high ground. Really not much in the way of professional selling in recent weeks. So, you know, good high quality company, good balance sheet, and if this market can get going again, I think AutoZone can do well.
And you know, it's amazing, Ken. I remember talking with you at AutoZone at one of the first breakouts in 2001. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
And,
no
you know,
doubt.
I just remember it so well. And because at that point we were talking about, things are tough. Do you know what I mean? And people going to that store. And it's like almost when I'm looking at it now, it's funny. So it's almost like people have changed. And, you know, because of the environment, maybe the last 10, 15 years. And now, you know, I'm no mechanic, but I dig that store too because they're so helpful, man. It's you know, you go in there, you can know nothing. At least you know they'll tell you what you should be doing. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, not only do you have great price performance, you know, anytime you buy a stock and, you know, you're a long-term owner of a stock, you want price performance, but you also want to know that you're invested in a company with a great management team, a company with a strong balance sheet, and, you know, quarter after quarter, this company just has the bottom line and the top line growth. Now, a lot of stocks that I target, you know, sometimes are 40, 50, 75, 100% growers, and AutoZone does not fit that bill. But still, this is a company that's growing 15% annually, and you know, just good, solid balance sheet, reasonable valuation, and most importantly, just a great chart that looks like it wants to go higher.
And Ralph Lauren.
Yeah, Polo Ralph Lauren, same type of deal. I mean, this company had a really strong earnings report back in early mid-February, and it rose sharply, and then it just started moving sideways, consolidating gains. It's sitting up near a high, outperforming the S&P 500. Good high-quality company, solid return on equity, like its balance sheet too. So Polo Ralph